Ridgid is the world's leading manufacturer of manual and electrical tools for the professional trades. We offer more than 300 types of tools for the construction segment, HVAC, plumbing contractors, oil and gas field, and other industrial applications. Altogether, around 4,000 models and sizes. Ridgid is successfully combining new technology with engineering to design and produce tools and equipment of unsurpassed quality and reliability all over the world. The company was founded in 1923 in North Ridgefield, Ohio, USA. Ridgid designed a completely new pipe wrench model, more resistant than any other wrench and indispensable for pipeworks. During the 30s, the Ridgid product line was expanded and the company gained recognition as a manufacturer of professional pipe tools. In 1943, the company moved to Elyria, Ohio, site of the present Ridge Tool World Headquarters. The first major export started after the Second World War in order to provide tools for the rebuilding of Europe. In 1966, Ridge Tool became part of Emerson, one of the best managed and successful companies in the world. The first overseas sales and manufacturing division was opened in Belgium in 1964. Today, Ridge Tool products are sold in more than 155 countries, and the Ridgid trademark is universally recognized as a premier brand in factories, oil fields, and on construction sites around the world. Ridgid manufacturing facilities around the world utilize new methods, equipment, and strict quality control, from the evaluation of material to precision machining and final inspection of the finished product. Ridgid products are sold by a network of over 20,000 distributors worldwide. Ridgid distributors around the world are assisted by a team of more than 200 field representatives who lend demonstration, product, and sales support.
I tell this story frequently. Years ago, I had a plumber that came up to me and he said, "You know, Fred, I'm good enough to own Ridgid." And I thought to myself, this guy defines himself with the quality of the products that he uses every day. A huge challenge to us at Ridge Tool, because that's the expectation, that we are the best.
Hi, I'm Mike from Ridge Tool, and today I'm going to tell you all about our tri-stand chain vise model number 460. So as you can see, it folds up and there's a leg chain to keep the legs together. So when you're on site, undo the leg chain. And then to actually set the legs, you depress the tool tray. And that's you ready to go. So it's a tri-stand vise. The beauty of anything that's a tri-stand is that it won't rock. So you can put this vise on an uneven surface down on site. It will always be stable for you. The legs have holes in the bottom where you can actually bolt the thing down to the ground if you wish, using some roll bolts or suitable fixings. Underneath here there's a nice handy tray that you can use to put your tools, your oils, your jointing compounds, that kind of stuff whilst you're working. The top here is made from sand cast aluminium alloy, and that also acts as a nice big work platform. And we've got a few things going on here. We've got some bending ports, and these are for just putting a little nick in a piece of tube, maybe conduit or copper, something like that, and just bending around the former here. And then we've got some cutouts going on. Well, these are for tool hanging. So you can take a hand threader and lock it in. You can take a pipe wrench and drop it in there. You can take a pipe cutter and sit it in that one. So all your tools are to hand whilst you're working. The vise mechanism is a top screw chain vise. So some are bottom screw where you're underneath here, and they're great for taking the knuckles off. But here you're up above the workpiece on the handle. And it's a chain vise. So you've got a nice long chain that will give you up to 6-inch capacity. And when we say 6-inch, that's fitting capacity, not tube. So I'll take a piece of 1/8 through to 6-inch, on the vise, and you've got a backstop here, you've got a backrest. So a large V here to take the weight of the tube at the back. The jaws here are serrated and they're replaceable. You can see there's 2 screws holding that in place. So when that wears, you can take the screws out and replace them. The chain comes round and locks into a little plate here. Can you see that? That's a steel plate, but it's a steel that's slightly softer than the chain. So the idea is that that wear plate will wear before the chain wears out. So again, that's replaceable. Simply bring the chain round, tighten the handle, and all you need is hand tight, and that's gripped. One last little feature is this thing here, and if I had £1 for every person that asked me what that did. It's called a sealing brace. The shoulder here is recessed to take a piece of 1-inch tube. And the idea is you sit the 1-inch in the shoulder, and then for extra stability you can position the vise under a beam or an RSJ, something like that, or even a doorway, cut a piece of tube to length and then jack the screw up and it will lock it floor to ceiling. And in the showroom we actually have one, if you just want to pan over there, already braced. So that's how you'd brace a 460 floor to ceiling. And it's available now at toolstop.co.uk.
Stop me if you've heard this one. Our tools work better and last longer than anything else on the market. Typical, right? Especially when every tool manufacturer is saying the same thing. But Hilti was founded on the idea that it doesn't matter what you say about your product if you don't back it up. And we say that no one stands by their tools and their customers better than us. When you buy a Hilti tool, you're not just getting the best built, best performing tool on the market. You're getting the best service. The proof? Our Hilti Tool Warranty Program. Hilti will repair or replace any tool that breaks as a result of materials or manufacturing defects for 20 years. 2 years of no-cost wear and tear coverage, including parts, labor, and shipping, and a 1-day repair turnaround. In and out of the repair center the same day, or your repair is free of charge. No other manufacturer comes close. Just take a look at the numbers. For the best tools, the best coverage, and the fastest repairs, the only choice is Hilti. Hilti Tool Warranty. Warranty redefined. For more information, call us today or visit Hilti online.
Hey Tool Nuts, I'm just finishing up the display at the Berlins in Palatine on our newest line, and I'm so excited. Berlins is finally into pipe and vise tools. We took on the Reed line. Reed's been in business 120 years. All their stuff is union made, US made, and they cater to all industry: gas, pipeline, pipe trades, plumbers, electricians, pipe fitters. They cover it all. And we're even into the plumbing equipment now for rethreading, and we've been waiting to do this for a long time. And here, this threader is used by Nicor, and we stock all the parts, all the dies, the tubing cutters, everything to go with it. So hey, something new at Berlins, pipe tools.
Victaulic DE416 FSD roll grouping machine. This machine is hooked up to 115 volts. So we're going to show you a few things on it. It's got a stabilizer assembly here that travels. Travels in and out. Got your hydraulic system right here. When you pump it, you're gonna see this go down. And that's so you could set it to whatever measurement you need to. And then your foot switch turns on your main motor. That's your basic features for the Victaulic VE416 FSD.